So One UI 8 just came out, but this is One UI 8.5. We've got our hands on an early build running on an S25 Ultra. And yeah, it's a little buggy, it's not finished, but it gives us a really interesting look at the new direction Samsung is taking with its software. And it seems to be all about visuals and customization. So this is my first look at One UI 8.5. Alright, so the first place you notice it changes is the settings menu. It's subtle, but it's there. The corners feel a little more rounded, there's more of a gap between menu items, and the animations just have a different feel. But the functional change here is that the search bar has been moved to the bottom, which is just a win for one-handed use. In terms of new features and settings, there really isn't much to see. Galaxy AI is the same, no new tricks there. But the visual refresh is everywhere. The battery page has a new look, and speaking of the battery, the icon in the status bar is just gone. It's just a percentage now. But where this visual change really starts to show up is in Samsung's own apps. So check out the Gallery app. This is a huge visual change. The main navigation for pictures, albums, and stories is now this swipeable bar at the bottom. The menu has been simplified, and some features that used to be buried in Gallery Labs are now just standard viewing options. The whole feel of browsing albums and photos is different. You've even got this old zoom icon back from an early One UI 8 build. And that back button, the iconography, it feels very iOS inspired. That same design language carries over to the My Files app. Again, a big visual and functional upgrade. Search bar at the bottom, new interactions, new animations. It's a serious visual update. The phone dialer has a new look too, with refreshed tabs and keypad visuals, but the real story here is direct voicemail. This is a long time coming. Now if you can't answer, a caller can leave a message directly and you can get a transcript of it with Transcript Assist. Finally. Then there's the camera. The main UI is pretty much identical, but if you're shooting video, the resolution toggle has a new design. The biggest changes, though, are in the camera settings menu. It's been completely reorganized. Before, everything was buried under one videos menu. Now audio settings, video formats like LOG and HDR, and dual recording each get their own dedicated menus. It's just much more logical and easier to find what you're looking for. But the one you're really here for, is the quick panel. First, the notifications, they just look a lot cleaner now with better contrast, definitely an improvement. But then you swipe down again, and here it is, the new quick panel. That dividing line is gone, you see your toggles right away, but the headline feature is the real customization. You can finally truly customize this thing. You can resize and rearrange almost everything. You want a smaller SmartThings toggle? Done. You want a vertical volume slider right next to a vertical volume slider? You got it. You can even make toggles like Extra Dim or Eye Comfort Shield bigger for easier access. And you can delete things you don't use. Don't use modes? Gone. Don't use Nearby Share? Gone. The level of freedom here is kind of insane for a stock Samsung launcher. I can't believe this is what we've got now. This is going to be a big one for a lot of people. So check this out. This is my layout. This is decent. So that's a quick first look at One UI 8.5. It's a massive visual update with a huge focus on a cleaner look and obviously that customizable quick panel. It's still super new and things will definitely change, but the direction Samsung is headed in here is pretty awesome. We'll be keeping an eye on this as it gets updated, so we'll see how it develops. But for now, that's been it. Let me know what you think.